Hi guys and welcome back to our FIFA 18 Rebuilding Sunderland Career Mode. Now we do have quite a bit to get through today, including the debut of Cristiano Ronaldo, and it just happens to be against his former club Manchester United at the Stadium of Light. So that will be a great game to watch, I would hope. But a couple of things I have done off camera. I have recalled a couple of players. We had Joe Lasoro, who was out on loan. We've brought him back. We'll just have a look at him now. And there he is. He's now rated 75. Still a very useful player. So we will be using him a little bit as well for the remainder of this season. And I've also recalled Busquets as well. Oriol Busquets, who was out on loan, he's now rated 76, which is really good. I think just because we did sell a few players, I wanted to give ourselves a little bit more strength in depth because we were looking a little bit bare after we sold a few players, like I've just said. But as to what we're going to do for the rest of the transfer window, as you can see, we have 9.35 million, 98k in the wage budget as well. One of you guys did suggest to try and swap Koke for Tony Cruz, which I thought, that's a pretty decent idea. I have tried it off camera, and they only want a left winger, and plus Cruz is worth 60 plus million and Koke is only worth 40 million. So I don't know whether it would have really worked out anyway, but thanks for the suggestion regardless. But if we are wanting to do something still in this transfer window, the only thing I can really suggest is selling someone pretty big. And the only person who I probably, even though I wouldn't really want to sell, would be Courtois. Because selling Courtois, we could end up getting a good 80, 90 or even 100 million for him. And then we could replace him with a goalkeeper that's worth about 20 to 30 million, maybe a Jack Butland, someone like that. And then we'll still have a decent amount to play with. So that's just a suggestion, but I say that, but I might have to do it in this episode to see if we can get any money. In fact, I will do that now, but I'll only sell him if we get a really, really good amount. Otherwise, well, actually, as you can see here, we've still got Salah, who they're going to come back to say yes or no to that offer that we offered them in the last episode, but we don't have the money for that now, so that's pretty much not valid, so I'm going to retract that. But yeah, there is Courtois. He's worth 60.5 million, but I think, especially because he's got good form and stuff like that, he'll quite easily sell for a good 80, 90 million, because I think he's currently the best goalkeeper in the world on the game. So, in fact, no, it's not even letting me put him on the transfer list for one reason or another. I don't know whether it's because he just joined us this season. I'm not too sure. Let's see if it... No, it is because he's just joined us this season, so I don't know how... Unless we offered him as a player swap, then we're not going to be able to really do anything. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was the only idea I really had in terms of transfers in this episode. I don't know who else we could really sell because the squad is looking really short now, or at least a little bit short. There's not much we can do at all, really. So it looks like we might just have to stick with it, guys, unless we do receive a transfer offer from someone for somebody, and if it's really good, we might be able to get someone else in. But as of right now, we are going to the Stadium of Light to see Cristiano Ronaldo in a Sunderland shirt for the first time. And here we are, guys, and there is Cristiano Ronaldo. This game will be televised, and for obvious reasons, Ronaldo playing his former club. It's a nice day at the Stadium of Light, but will it be a nice result and nice performance from Cristiano Ronaldo? Anthony Martial also playing his former club today. We know Ronaldo is aging, we know he doesn't quite have the legs that he used to, but everything else is still there. His shooting, his passing, his dribbling skills, it's all still there. But will we see it today at the Stadium of Light? And here is our starting lineup. We've got Courtois in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Swansby, Bartra and Shaw across the back, Koke, Ronaldo as the centre forward, and Mvia in the midfield as well. We've got Masonda on the right, Gray is the striker, and Martial on the left. It's a very strong lineup from us. But as for Manchester United, they do have David De Gea in goal, Florenzi, Smalling, Bailey or Bailly, and Kurzawa across the back. Herrera and Matic as the holding midfielders, Mkhitaryan on the right, Rog in the middle, and Boufal on the left, with Romelu Lukaku up top. Come on, lads. Here's Ronaldo's first touch on the ball. Dinks one over the top nicely for Masonda. Pulls it back. Oh, and he's shot and he's hit the post. Can he get it in? It's a great save. And it's Mvia who nearly breaks the deadlock immediately. Corner taken short to Koke. He finds Swansby on the edge of the box. Pulls it back for Mvia to have an effort. And it's flew over the bar. Mvia looks very goal hungry today. Nice play. And he does find Martial in behind the defence. It's still Martial. Tries to get it across goal. Come on, they're coming forward now, United. Do find Lukaku. Oh, it's a nice play from United. Still Lukaku. Pulls it back again. They've hit the bar. And they've hit it straight into the hands of Courtois. Luckily for us, still Gray. Help him out. Tries to get it inside to Koke. Does find Koke. Dinks it over there. Keeper, can anyone get there? It's been cleared away. It's been a very cagey first half, this. Now here is Ronaldo. Lovely play from Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's hit it over the bar. I don't know whether De Gea got a touch to that. I think he did. Now that is the quality Ronaldo does have, just to turn his man on the edge of the box. Now we do have the corner. Taken short to Koke. He dinks it in. And De Gea punches it. Headed away only as far as Masonda, who finds Luke Shaw on the edge of the box of all players, who has a strike. And De Gea holds it easily. And there goes half-time whistle, guys. As I did say just earlier, it has been a very cagey game. Very end-to-end, very even. It's anyone's game, this, in the second half. They are breaking forward now, United, with this one-touch passing. Oh, and we've managed to hack him down. It's a bad challenge from Koke. And he's being booked for it, rightly so, probably. This is where we could be in trouble. I think they've just brought Pogba on as well. It's not going to get any easier. Lukaku dinks it in. And no one's followed the man. And thank the Lord that Mkhitaryan has smashed that one wide. Here's Luke Shaw coming forward now. It's a very direct run. He does find Cristiano Ronaldo again. Can Ronaldo finish? He can! It's 1-0. And Ronaldo starts his Sunderland career with a goal against his old club. Lovely finish. Finds the space in the middle of the defence. Luke Shaw's run confused them all, but there's Ronaldo in the gap and drills it hard and low past David De Gea. It's 1-0. Oh, this is nice football now. Martial comes inside neatly. Still Martial gets it across goal. There's no one there to get it. And they've cleared it away. Oh, we've committed too easily here. Now here is Lukaku. He is on... Oh, he's offside, sorry. Can Ronaldo make his run over the top? Ronaldo to chase. And that's where the pace is going to come into play. But Ronaldo nearly nicking it off David De Gea. Losing the ball in silly areas now. We're into added time. It's Lukaku, but the full-time whistle goes. We do get the win. It was a hard-fought victory. A very, very scrappy game it was. End-to-end stuff. And luckily, Cristiano Ronaldo was the difference. 1-0. Now, we do have a loan offer for Rico Henry, which is an odd one. We're obviously going to reject it. We use Rico Henry a lot. And I actually prefer Henry to Luke Shaw as well. So he's going nowhere. Now, our next game is against Leicester. It's the second leg in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. We're currently 3-2 up on aggregate. So hopefully we can add to that and go through to the final, which would be absolutely incredible. Come on, lads. And here we are. It's a massive game, another massive game, really. And I have had to make several changes in this game with the United game being so close to this one. So expect several changes in the lineup. They do have a really strong side, Leicester, with the likes of Iheanacho and Musa as well. Well, they have a lot of pace, we know that. And it looks like Kone is their captain as well. We know that Kone plays for him. I didn't know he was the captain. Former Sunderland player, of course. But here is the Leicester lineup. They have Kasper Schmeichel in goal, Yuri, Mangala, Kone and Smolnikov. At the back, Gray and Didi, Mendy and Katai. In midfield with Musa and Iheanacho up top. It's a decent side there. Mangala as well, who I am a big fan of in FIFA. But as for our lineup, we do have Courtois in goal, Iorfa, Subotic, Foyth and Henry across the back. We have Jack Harrison, Vieira and Dong, Calvert-Lewin and Van Ginkel in midfield, with Joe Lasoro returning from his loan spell. We're going to give him a run out as well. And we are off. Come on, lads. Come on, get into him, get into him. It's a good chance for Leicester. It's a great save from Courtois. That's another save from Courtois. It's still in the box. Headed off the line from Subotic. Drama all around here. Get it away. Blocked. And surely they've finished it off. 7 minutes into the game. Oh, that is the worst possible start, guys. We've lost it straight from kickoff pretty much. And it was just absolute chaos in the box there. We've just fell to pieces. And Musa has eventually made it 1-0. Fans are going mad. And Dong tries to get Asoro in. It is Asoro. He's got blinding pace. He nearly gets away from Kone. Go on, Harrison. Keep going, son. There's no one in the box, really. There's only the one man. He just find him. A Sorrow with the volley. And he's leathered it over the bar. What a chance for the youngster. Gets that one, Harrison. He tries to find his man. He does find Van Ginkel. He holds up the ball nicely. Now here it's a Sorrow. Manages to turn his man to Sorrow. It's been blocked. It's another strike. And still in the box. And Lewin cannot keep the ball in. Gets it out wide. Knocks it on for Van Ginkel. Takes his touch. And loses out. It's been really, really difficult to get through this Leicester defence. And there is the half-time whistle. They've been absolutely fantastic, Leicester. I have to give it to them. They've been the better team by a country mile, really. Subotic has been excellent at the back, trying to stop Musa and Iheanacho, as you can see there. But going forward, we're really, really struggling. They're defending really well. Kone and Mangala have been a nightmare to get through. And the second half begins. Can we get ourselves back in front? Here is Ronaldo Vieira now coming forward. Knocks it to Sorry, flicks it on for Van Ginkel, who can strike them from distance. It's Van Ginkel! Oh, and it's gone in! It has gone in! It's 1-1! It looked like it just gone wide, the way it come back off the netting, but it is 1-1. It's a fantastic strike from Van Ginkel, and it is now 4-3 on aggregate. And as of right now, we are going to the final. What a strike that is from Van Ginkel. But if you look at the way it hit the net, it just... Oh, maybe it doesn't look as weird there. But to me, it looked like it hit the stanchion behind. It is 1-1. Now Musa is breaking forward. He's got a lot more pace than Subotic. Gets it in. Get it away, man. Get it away. What you playing at? And the penalty has been given away. What on earth are you doing, man? Oh, I can't believe that. I was pressing B's clear first time. He's took a touch. It's been intercepted. And then he's took him out for no reason. Oh, for God's sake. And Oloa has just come on as a sub. His first touch of the game could be a goal, or Courtois could save it. He has! It's been saved. It's been tipped behind by Courtois, who saves the day. It's still 4-3 on aggregate. Go on, Sorrow. You're faster than him, man. Get into him well in a Sorrow. He does find Van Ginkel on the edge of the box. Still Van Ginkel. And he's smashed it high and wide. Go on, son. Oh, and he is through. A Sorrow. Come inside. Have a crack. Oh, it's a great finish from Joel Sorrow. And it looks like that goal has just taken us to the final of the League Cup. We've just recalled him from his loan spell. We intercepted it in a dangerous position. Defence of Leicester is all over the place. And he bent it right into that top corner. And it's 2-1. Oh, this could be a brilliant ball for Lewin. It is. And Lewin is dangerous when he's got you like that. Now, where is a Sorrow? Is that going to go in? No. What a chance that was for a Sorrow again. It's an excellent ball to Lewin. Oh, but a Sorrow has one off them at the back. It's still a Sorrow. Tries to dink it over him. Oh, and it's hit the post. What an effort that was from Joel Sorrow. It's still a Sorrow with the efforts. And Schmeichel makes the save. Good turn from a Sorrow. Still a Sorrow. Gets it out wide for Lewin. Still Lewin. Have a crack, son. It's a good save from Schmeichel. And it looks like this could be the last kick of the game. The whistle still hasn't gone. Oh, it has now. And we are through to the final. The first final we've ever got to in this series. We've got to the semi-final of the FA Cup twice. But we've never got to a final. So this is a great achievement for us. I'm not going to lie. That was probably the hardest game I've played all series. Not going to lie at all. Leicester was so hard to get through. They only started to sort of collapse towards the end of the game when we had got ourselves back in front. But apart from that, we had nothing. They dominated the game. But I'm happy with that, and we're through to the final. And it looks like we will be taking on Southampton in the Carabao Cup final after they did beat Liverpool by 2-1. So that should be a really difficult game. Now, guys, we are going into transfer deadline day, and as of right now, it looks like Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be our only signing. That was the plan originally anyway, only if we do get an offer really early on for someone that we could consider selling, and it's a decent offer, then we could go in for someone else. But as of right now, we only have, like we say, 9.5 million nearly in the transfer budget, and I don't want to just spend that for the sake of it. So we'll see if anything does happen. And we have received a transfer offer for Harry Winks, but unfortunately there is only 2 hours left of the transfer window, and I probably wouldn't sell Winks anyway because he's been absolutely vital in our squad. So that will be rejected. And we also have a offer for Azevedo. Is it a loan offer? It is a loan offer. I suppose I could send him out on loan for the rest of the season to Atlanta United. So I will accept that. But it's looking like, well, it pretty much is going to be the end of our transfer window. And the transfer window has officially closed, which leads us to the end of the episode. If you have enjoyed, guys, please smash that like button, subscribe to become a fully fledged member of the Sony Army, and of course keep up to date with future videos. I am trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. We're so close. I think we're about 20 subscribers away. So if you are enjoying the content and you're not yet subscribed, please do. It'd be massively appreciated. The channel's Instagram is also in the description below, so be sure to follow that for early updates on upcoming content. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.